Got
Hello
it.
and welcome, podcast community, inspired podcast community. I should say, I have a new interview partner, and it is Sabine, my dearest Sabine Mann.
Right.
Do you pronounce it Mann or man
Oh
or?
man.
Okay, I met her through the
It's man.
Napoleon Hill Institute this year, and we met in person, oh, several times. It was in New York City first, and then I visited you. I
Yes,
had
you
the
did.
pleasure to see you in your hometown, Colorado Springs.
Hmm.
It's your chosen town. And I would like you to introduce yourself to the community.
Okay. Hi guys. I'm Sabine Mann, and born and raised in Germany. And I was so excited. Met my husband over there, U.S. soldier, and I was like, I'm gonna get a real cool American name. And my married name now is more German than my maiden name. And in Germany, I'm actually a walking oxymoron, Frau Mann. Think about that. Uh, anyway, I have fun with it because I can say I am married to the man.
The
Anyway, so yeah, born and raised in Germany, and thanks to the U.S. Army, we ended up in Colorado Springs, and we loved it so much here. Well, I loved it so much here. I decided I'm not moving again, and because he loves me, he bought me a house, and here we are. So, and like most stories, lots of ups and downs, and figuring out who am I, what do I want to do. I mean, mom, army wife, all of those things. So yeah, so here we are. That's it. I don't even know. I don't even know what you want to tell me. I mean, you can see I'm the queen of shift,
yeah,
helping
yeah.
people get their shift together. Done that my whole life. Always help people smile and laugh and be more and see the brighter things in life. It's just what I do. I'm an author, a writer. Um, I have a TV show on YouTube, and I don't even know. There's so much. I don't even know where to begin or end or whatever. I'm me. I'm the queen of shift. There you go.
And you are an inspiration to me and a wonderful role model.
Ah, thanks.
Thank you so much. I'm
Like,
so
ah.
inspired. Yeah, and we had an incredible time together.
Yeah,
Wow.
we did. Way too short.
Yes.
Way too short.
Oh, I should have stayed. Of course. I was
Oh,
on
darn, you have to come back.
on the run. Yes, I have to come back the same way because I met Florian and Chris on the in New Mexico, and
Nice.
I want to visit them. Also, it is 12 hours, and Colorado Springs is 16 hours with my car. But I was courageous to do the travel. So my
Because you're
first
amazing.
was a challenge. No, it was guided by intuition. What inspires you, Sabine?
Um, oh my God. Great question. Everything and nothing, and it's like every day is an adventure. Every day is like it's just a new adventure. It's like, oh, wonder what today brings, and it's like just waking up, being grateful to be alive, and it's like and really helping others smile and bring hope and happiness. And that's just that's what keeps me going, really. Having fun. Having
Oh,
fun.
having fun, and that reminds me of your book series, Happiness
Which
Matters.
one?
I don't know if the word, yeah, you can
No,
teach me.
go
No,
for it.
Happiness Matters. No, not
Hmm.
which one, the whole thing. And I was a part of it, I think. It
Right.
was so effortless to write that little chapter in within 1 week about my adventures in California in 3 months in summer. So big recommendation, of course, for your books.
Ah, thanks.
I love them all. Yes. And your
Well,
TV show, you told me about your TV show as well and how you manifested to be a part of that in a
right.
local TV show. I don't mean the YouTube, I mean the
You
in-person.
mean actually on TV?
On TV, in a TV studio.
Right.
This was
Yeah, it
really
was actually with the CW here in town in the morning show. Well, and it's so interesting because it was April 1st, 2018. That's when it really went I guess viral for me. because that day I decided to stop shooting all over myself. I decided it's like what I was doing was not fulfilling me. It's just like I was doing it because I thought, I mean, that was what's expected and this is what I needed to do, and I was yeah, no, it just wasn't. And that day I decided, screw it. I'm done shooting all over myself and I'm going to do me. I do on purpose, with purpose, what I have been doing my whole life. And at first my husband was like, well, what the heck? Well, and he's so funny. I love him so much. And I told him and he goes like, oh yeah, duh. And he was like, carry on, woman, I support you. And that was the end of that, and well, the end of me breaking the news to him that I quit yet another thing because it wasn't what I was supposed to be doing. And I was like, oh yeah, and I'm going to do coaching and blah. And I was like all ready and set. And the first 2 weeks of April, I was like, yeah, I'm going to do coaching. But nothing flowed. Nothing flowed. But what was interesting was I had random people, some people I knew, some people I didn't, but random people in those 2 weeks come up to me and ask me about my book. I was like, what book? What the heck are you talking about? I like, no,
Book,
but,
Sabine.
huh?
Your book, Sabine.
I know the book. And I was like, what the fire truck are you talking about? Right. And but I have learned to listen to the universe. And it's like when you get hit with a 2x4 several times, you listen, because if you don't, it keeps coming back and it's gonna hit you harder. So I finally said, fine, fine. And this is how I talk to the universe. I said, fine. You want me to write that stupid book? Give it to me. Because I have attitude, German. And all I heard was like, oh my gosh, finally. Finally, sit down, shut up, listen, write. All right. And I wrote and published the book in less than 3 months. And the first book I wrote is called Happiness Matters, Unleash Your Superpower in 7 Easy Steps. And that was really the catalyst for everything that came. And after I wrote that book, like later that year, so that was April, published on my birthday on July, in July. And then in October, I think, I sent a message to our local TV station here because they have a show called Living Local. And it's every day, Monday through Friday, 9 to 10, and on the CW. And, they show local, like, stuff that's going on locally. So I was like, oh, what's the worst that can happen? They tell me no, nothing lost. Ask for the yes. So I send them a message on Facebook, right? And I said, hey, this is who I am. I just wrote this book. What is it? Who do I need to talk to be on your show? In less than an hour, they called me. Can you be here? Are you available on Tuesday? Okay. So that was a Thursday night. Tuesday, that was the first time I was on TV. And I also have my service dog. He wrote a book too. Called Mo the Service Dog, because every dog has a purpose. So Mo and I went into the studio, and and after our thing, they're really nice, and they're like, hey, we have your number. Is it okay if we call you again? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I mean, I'm gonna say no, lose my number. I'm not stupid. But it's like one of those things you hope they would, but you don't really count on it, right? So a couple of weeks later, my phone rings and I almost didn't answer because I didn't recognize the number. But something inside is like, answer the phone, answer the phone, answer the phone. So I answered the phone. It was the producer of the show. And she asked me if I would want to be on their Thanksgiving show that aired Thanksgiving morning. I was like, yes. And she goes like, and we recorded like a week in advance. Are you available? Yes. She goes, she laughed. She goes, I didn't tell you when. I said, yes. Because here's the thing, guys. Whenever opportunity knocks, you say yes. Mm-hmm. And then you figure it out. Then you can go like, holy cow, how am I going to do this, right? But here's the thing too. What I've learned, if it's meant to be, everything falls into place. Everything falls into place. And there was nothing, I had nothing that day. So I went in the studio, we recorded, and it aired. And then I had lunch with her because I wanted to get her know her a little bit better. And I was jokingly, because my husband mentioned it, and we were joking around, it's like, well, because at that point, I think I was on like 2 or 3 times already. And we were joking. It's like, well, I've been on long enough. I should be a regular on the show. And I mentioned it to her jokingly, and she goes like, well, if you were, what show would you do? And I said, I don't know, Motivation Monday. And she goes like, oh, which Monday would you like to be on? The first, second, third, or fourth? I was like, oh, well, the first. And then I was actually on the show for almost a year, every first Monday of the month. So, but that's how that works. You know, I was like, at some point, I was like, yeah, it'd be cool to be on TV, you know.
Of course. And it was inspired action you took. Yes.
But again, it's like when opportunity knocks, you say yes, and then you say, oh crap, now what? Right? And then you figure it out, but it's like you manifested that. Whatever you're getting, you know, and it's like the universe is like, once you make the decision, the universe is like, oh my gosh, finally, here you go, have it all, have it now, figure it out. And oh, by the way, there's more coming, right? And this is how it works, and we get more and more and more. And it just really went from there, and one thing led to the other. And then I started the book series because it was so therapeutic for me to not just share my story. And I share a lot of my story in the book, you know, and the steps that I took to regain my happiness. And it was so therapeutic for me to write my story, but it was also therapeutic for me because I wrote my story. It gave permission to others to share their story with me. And that was very healing as well. And that's when I decided on the book series, you know, and it's called Happiness Matters, You're Not Alone. And I would love to have your story too. And you can go to mattersofperspective.com. So, but anyway, and it was just, yeah, and I'm working on volume 3 right now, you know, and I'm still collecting stories. And the deadline for that is December 31st, 2025, 24, sorry. But here's the thing. I'm continuously working on books. So even if you watch this after or listen to this after, send your story anyway. Send your story anyway, because I want to put it in whatever book volume I'm working on at that time.
Yeah, send your story. I can assure I did it, and it was a process, a healing process as well through the writing. Yeah, thank you so much for giving the opportunity. And
Well, thank you for participating. It
let's
wouldn't happen without people like you, you know? I mean, I have a ton of stories. I could write 10 more books, you know, just my stuff, but that's not what this is about. It's not about me.
It's the mixture and the diversity.
Right. Because we are not alone. It's whatever we're going through. It's like when all of the crap that I went through, you know, I thought I was alone for the longest time. But we're not alone, and they don't have to be hardship stories and overcoming stories, you know. There's in this last one, there's a story that is so funny about Big Chief Ugly. It's hilarious, right?
Yes.
But
Wow.
I mean, it's just good.
Okay, this was already a good example to explain how you inspire, not expire, inspire. There's
I'm
someone
not
that
that old. Give me a break, man.
I love this. Expire and inspire. So, how do you inspire other people?
Just by being me,
Mm.
being genuinely me and showing up as me, you know, and it's like I have no filter. A lot of times people are like, really? I was like, sorry, I have no filter. You know, what you see is what you get. It's like, be genuine. Show up as who you are. And I share with people my beliefs and everything. And by doing that, it's so interesting. It gives people permission to open up and ask questions. You know, and we have I have such amazing conversations with people. You know, and it's just by be you, be yourself, be you. You are here, you're having this human experience to learn and to grow and really to have fun. Have fun. Because life is fun.
That's what it's about. And we had so much fun in your place. This was amazing. The whole we didn't stop talking
I
for
know.
24 hours. It was except the sleeping part,
Well, there
but
was some sleeping involved, but you know, I,
keep enjoying the
that was not by choice. It's because we couldn't keep our eyes open
Oh, it
anymore.
was we watched what was it, two Christmas movies, I think,
Well,
but only
I don't say we watched them.
no.
They were doodling in the background while we were talking and having fun.
We were talking the whole I never talked so much in my, in my whole life in a row or so. Okay, next question. What are your gifts and talents for the world? And if you have a special offer for the community you want to share.
You want my special gifts and talents?
Yes, your gifts and talents.
I'm me. I think my special gift is really to be a safe place for people,
Mhm.
because of because I'm genuine and I'm open and um honest. It's like what you see is what you get. And people can understand they can be themselves also. They don't have to put on a facade. They don't have to pretend to be something or somebody. They can actually ask the questions they have been nagging on them for a while, and they know they will get an answer. They may not like the answer, but they know they will get an answer. And I think and it's like really also being the outlet, with the book series, the You're Not Alone series, um, is to give people a voice.
Yes.
I think that's really my thing. And it's like, my thing is happiness matters. Happiness does matter. And it's like, it's our superpower. It really is, because when we decide to be happy no matter what, we can really handle anything that's being thrown in our way.
Oh,
So,
I love that so much. I was thinking about is maybe happiness is the only thing that matters.
well, there's love. Love is the ultimate, you know, and but it starts with you. Learn to love yourself unconditionally. It's like, for the longest time growing up, I really did not love myself, because my thing was, if my mother can't love me, who can? I mean, I certainly can't. And I had to learn to really love myself. And once I learned to love myself, other things around me changed. And then the happiness thing. It's like, oh, it's so good. But here's the thing: is like, you are the center of your universe, because wherever you go, there you are. Everything revolves around you. It doesn't mean you become egocentrical and egotistical and all of that. That's not what this is about. But it's like, it all starts and ends with you. And if
Yes.
you're okay, everything around you will be okay. If you're not okay, find a way to become okay, because then everything around you will be okay, because everything you see and experience is a reflection from within. So that was a hard lesson, but that's a
Wow.
whole nother show.
This is another show because I don't know. I don't think it's recording anymore. It is another show. We have to.
Well, it shows me on my thing, on my end, it's recording.
Oh, okay. Then I just wanted to shock you, but I don't know
Are
how
you
to.
paying attention?
Yeah. Okay. So a special offer to the community. If you have, or people can reach out to you, get in contact, and just, yeah, you talked about the book and how they can contribute. This is
Well, I
all.
mean, the best way to get in contact with me is through the website mattersofperspective.com, or on social media, Facebook, mattersofperspective.com is the official site. Special offers. My business partner and I were working on, actually, we're working on a ah, webinar series.
I, I
I had
just.
to think of the word. It's like, I had a
Oh,
brain cramp for a second. But it's a webinar series, and it's called Stupid Simple. So keep an eye out for that, because, guys, it really is stupid simple. It is so stupid. Is it easy? No. Is it stupid simple? Yes. And here's the thing: they're only going to be like 45, 60 minutes long, and they're under $50, or just over $50 a piece. Okay. And then we're going to offer packages and everything too. So, but it is so stupid simple. And it's really on any topic we can think of. And if you have any suggestions, send us a message through the website, mattersofperspective.com. Our contact info is there. And have fun. It's fun. It's so much fun. But yeah, stupid simple.
wow, thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, I remember we can mention I want your business partner in one of the next episodes is Sonia.
Mhm.
And yeah, I met her too in person, and this is amazing. You are a dream team. I
Yes, we
see
are.
growing and how you interact, communicate, and how it's in harmony. Yeah. Yes. So thank you so much for being my guest.
Oh,
I
thanks for having me.
and I found the record button. You're right. It is recording, so it is, yeah, recorded. And this
Yay.
was very inspiring. Thank you,
Uh,
thank you, thank you, and see
Thank
you
you.
in the
I
next.
appreciate you. I love you so much. You're amazing.
Oh, thank you. You big hug. Thank you.
Love you. Thank you.